Hey guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel. Say it, BB. Peter likes books. BB likes books too. Aww. Pee-Pee loves Halloween. He loves fall. What's your favorite book, Pee-Pee, in the whole world? Daniel still finds things. He's still stuck on that damn book. Oh my Lord. So, how are you guys doing? It's Spookathon, oh my God. You guys, it is like, I don't even know how to talk about this, but it is the weirdest thing. So if you guys follow my social media and stuff, I have been super sick. Like, I just got my voice back. And I have made videos on my other channel, so if you go to the other channel, you'll see that it's like, you can hear me, I'm like talking like this. And then it was the weirdest thing, like the last 24 hours, I had this like noise in my throat that sounded like I was eating Pop Rocks. Do you guys know what Pop Rocks are? But like I was eating them like all the time. It was just like this gurgling sound. It was so scary. I was like, what is going on with me? Am I dying? So anyway, but I was so excited about Spookathon, and honest to God, like the first night, I said to Alex, I said, I am so sick. I just want to drive around and listen. I'm listening to Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. And I'm also following along in the book. When I get home, I kind of like flip through to look at the pictures. So anyway, I'm about 20% of the way through with this. I'm loving it so far. It's a little different than I expected it to be. Did you guys find the same thing? I mean, good, okay, different in a good way, but like different, if that makes sense. Like, Boo Radley, no. Come here. But like different in a way that like, I guess I expected it. I don't know, like, did you guys watch, look, Boo Radley said, Boo Radley, hi, honey. He said, I don't like that camera, Dad. I don't like to be on camera. But anyway, I don't know. It's like I watched a trailer for the movie, and then like I had seen like all of these, you know, like things about it and watched all these review videos. I watched spoiler-free review videos. I do watch the review videos. And so many people, and I know Jesse the Reader loves these books, and some of my best friends told me it was like some of their favorite books, period, into the world, right? Not just even young adult. And so I was so excited to read the books, and it's like, it's a little, the voice of the narrator is a little bit different than I expected. Oh, now Pee-Pee's up here too. Do you see him? They all have to be up here on camera. Pee-Pee wants to be famous. They all want to be famous. So anyway, and then here comes Tucker. But anyway, I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. It's perfect to read for fall and Halloween. So I'm super excited reading that. But that was like the first night. And then like I still felt sick the second night. And on Monday night, my friend Tanya and I, we had gone to the Cover Bridge Festival in Southern Indiana. Loved it so much. Oh my God, I love county fairs and stuff like that, although the people kind of got on my nerves a little bit. Now people see, look, PB is like right here. He's like, hello. He has to be on video. But anyway, so I got home that night and I was not feeling great. And I told Alex, I said, I have got to start reading for Spookathon or it's going to be the end of the week. And he was like, you were so excited about this readathon. I said, I know, but I just don't feel well enough to just like sit and read. And so I took a nap and it was interesting. Like I got up and it was like literally in Indiana, it was like 80 degrees out that night. Perfect fall night. And I was like so excited and I made like apple cider and I sat on the front porch. Boo Radley, what are you doing? And I read. He's like scratching over here making a house for himself. So I was so excited on Monday night. So I will tell you what I've been reading, boys and girls. And one of the things is actually not on my Spookathon TBR. So I probably shouldn't be reading it, but I don't really care. And I actually sat last night and I read. He's doing weird stuff back here. He must be looking for fairies. Do you know what book I'm reading? Oh my God. So I bought this book probably 3 months ago and talked about it in a haul, and I kind of saved it for fall. I don't know why, but I started reading it last night, and I was like, I have all these other things to read. Like, I have to read the things for Spookathon, but like, I just sat down and I literally read through page 59 in like a half an hour, and that is The Spiderwick Chronicles, The Field Guide, Book 1, and I am like loving this, you guys. Like, I was texting a friend of mine last night, and I was like, have you ever read this book? And they were like, oh yeah, I read those when I was growing up. It makes me feel so old when people say that to me. But I was like, were they really good? And he was like, they were okay. And I was like, they were okay. I love them. I love the whole Grace family. I am like so addicted to this already, you guys. Don't tell me any secrets about it. I'm going to read the whole series. I'm loving this. But this has nothing to do with my Spookathon. I mean, it is kind of spooky Spookathon, but like if you were going to just make fun of the word, but it has nothing to do with my TBR. So, I am reading Cemetery Boys by Heather Brewer, who is also Zach Brewer, and I am loving this book, you guys, but I have to tell you, like, I got on Goodreads last night, and I was looking at the reviews that it got, and it's not gotten very good reviews. So, I'm, like, only, like, 60 pages in, and I'm like, does it get really bad or something? Like, it seems really good, so I don't understand why it looks like it's going to start thunderstorming. I don't understand why it would get really bad reviews, but it's like on Goodreads, it's like a 3.26, and there's only like 1,500 reviews out about it, and I looked because, I mean, this is a pretty well-known book, and I got it at Barnes & Noble. It's been out since March of 2015, and I thought, well, that's kind of bizarre, don't you think, that it got like, it hasn't had that many reviews? I don't know. YouTubers, you need to get on it, because I'm excited about this book. And then the next thing, and I took the cover off, get over it. I like it better this way, actually. And that is Slasher Girls and Monster Boys. I have read 2 of the stories in here. One was really, really good. Have you guys read this book? I don't want to ruin it for you, okay? Like, it's not as good as Stephanie Perkins' Anthologies. It's good, but it's just not my cup of tea. And I loved one story, and I really hated the other story. So I don't want to talk about this yet. I will because I want to read them all together and kind of see like what I think about the editorial process of pulling these authors together. The first 2 that I read didn't really have anything to do with each other, so I was kind of like, this doesn't really make sense that they're even in the same anthology. Like when you read the Stephanie Perkins, Summer Days and Summer Nights, and My True Love Gave to Me, like they make sense that they're like in the same anthology. Have you guys read this? They don't feel like they fit in the same anthology. So, I don't know. It hasn't gotten very good reviews either, so I'm just like, I picked sucks books for a Spookathon maybe, I don't know. But tonight I'm going and I'm going to get apple cider, and I'm going to get a caramel apple, and PP wants pumpkin pie. I want pumpkin pie, I'm going to get pumpkin pie, and maybe donuts and macaroni and cheese. And that is what I'm going to, maybe a frozen Totino's pizza. I love those frozen dollar Totino's pizzas. Maybe some pizza rolls. What else, PP, do we want? Butterfingers. Little Butterfingers. I want all kinds, because I'm going on a diet tomorrow. I was going on a diet in Booktubeathon too, and here I am going on a diet in Spookathon. I should probably try not to go on diets during these readathons, don't you think? But anyway, so I'm going on a diet tomorrow, so I'm eating all of my Spookathon treats tonight. Now, I am 1 chapter into The Raven Boys, and I'm absolutely loving it, and this is what I actually think I'm going to sit down tonight and read. I actually had read like 10 pages before, and I'm like, so I'm loving that. What else do I have? 1, 2, 3. Oh, The Couple Next Door, and I haven't started this at all. And it's so funny because I said to my friend the other day, I said, oh, I'm so excited I'm reading The Couple Next Door. Didn't you just read it and you told me it was so good? And she's like, now, I don't remember reading that book. I said, Tanya, you just told me like 2 days ago that you read this book and it was so good. And she's like, is that the one about the baby that's kidnapped? I go, don't tell me anything. Oh, PP, sorry. I go, don't tell me anything about it. She goes, well, you learn about it right away, so I'm not ruining anything about it. I go, well, do you remember it or not? She goes, I don't know. Maybe that's not that book. And then I showed her the cover of it, and she goes, oh, yeah, I love that book. That book was really good. She reads everything on her Kindle. She reads so much. Do you ever have that friend that reads so much, or are you that friend? She doesn't remember anything. Like, I mean, she literally reads like 10 books a week, and she doesn't remember what she read. She loves that Nora Roberts, though, too. I can't stand that Nora Roberts. And I was at the bookstore the other day, and they have Debbie McCumbers Dashing Through the Snow at Barnes & Noble, and it's like $7.99 for the paperback. Don't waste your money. Do you remember I talked about that when I started my channel? And I said it was like one of my least favorite books ever when I did that like New York by the book tag video or whatever. Boo Radley, did you guys even see this over here? What are you doing, Boo Radley? You've just taken on. Did you guys see him climb up there and I didn't see it? That cracks me up. He just thinks he's, I don't know, a cat or something. But anyway, that book I bought for Christmas. I was so excited to read it because my mother didn't like to read stuff like that, but I remember one year we were going to Gatlinburg for Christmas, and I like bought her like 2 Christmassy books, and she was like, oh, I'm so excited to read these, and she didn't finish them either because she thought they were just trash. And she told me later, she was like, I felt bad because you paid the money for them, but they really were trash. And she's like, if you're going to want to read a good Christmas book, why not read like, you know, A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens or Great Expectations or something like that. Is that really even a Christmas book? I don't think so, but she's like, you know, or like, I don't know, there's so many like, you know, Victorian literature books that are Christmassy kind of books if you want to read something like that. Then why did you read this horrible Debbie McComber book, you might ask? I don't know, but I didn't even finish it till February. And then I was like tearing through. I was like, I gotta finish it. I paid $15 for it. I was so pissed. Oh, Boo Radley did not like that, did he? So that's what I'm reading for Spookathon. How are you guys doing on Spookathon? I'm actually, it's really weird, like, for Booktubeathon, I guess that was 7 books. But like, I'm not too stressed out about it. Somebody asked on my Twitter, they said, how do you possibly read all those books? I mean, are you a booktuber? No, I'm joking. I mean, I read so much. I'm like, I could probably get all this done in like a day or 2. I'm not even worried about it. I mean, seriously. I even added a book. I mean, a shorty book, but a shorty book. I love that word, shorty book. But anyway, I also wanted to say on here that in my P.O. box this week, I got this guy, I don't know, guess he sent it to me. Lucas Carlson. It doesn't say anything about him. There was no note or anything in it. He just sent it to me. But he sent me 2 books. The Term Sheet, a startup thriller novel. I like the way these paperbacks are made, and I'm not just saying that because he sent them to me. I really do. There is nothing about him in here at all. It's Lucas Carlson. For Yoselina, Stephen King once said every novel is just a long-form letter to one person. The Term Sheet was secretly conceived as nothing more than my letter of gratitude to you. Any other one, this is quite a dedication. Any other woman would and should have left me long ago for, oh, I love this, for all the crazy, half-baked, idiotic, ill-conceived, silly things I put you through. And yet, without your love and support, none of this would have been possible. Oh my God. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. But anyway, I mean, this is like one of those books. He like obviously made this one that like creates space. But I can tell you like right now, I mean, like holding it, it's got like that matte cover that I love. I think it's like a nice book. Like it's really, and he sent me 2 of them. And I think they're both from the same trilogy or series or whatever. So I'm real excited about that. You guys know I love a good thriller. I actually, to be honest with you, Lucas Carlson, if you're watching my videos, I like this size better than this size. I just like a small, good paperback that you can, you know, put in your bag and carry around with you. And it's sturdy as shit, you guys. I love it. I love the packaging. I mean, the book could suck, right? But I doubt it will. Let's just go right to a chapter and just read it. 20. Doug Kensington's farmhouse was tucked away on Helvetia Road in Hillsborough, a farming suburb of Portland, surrounded by wide swaths of land used to grow everything from corn to pumpkins and feed cattle and llamas. I love a good llama. It felt like driving into a different universe. As David stared out the window, looking for a number to indicate which driveway was Doug's, the road twisted and turned and went up and down on small hills like a roller coaster. He had not even seen another car in miles and started to wonder if he was lost. Was he lost? I guess we'll never know until I read the book. But anyway, Lucas Carlson, I'm pretty excited about reading that. I love reading thrillers like in the winter when it's snowing outside and you're stuck inside. Don't you love that? I love that so much. I don't know why. Like you make like a fresh pot of coffee and you have a fire burning in the fireplace. You just lay up on the couch till 2 o'clock in the morning and read a good thriller. I love that. I mean, I love it so much. So anyway, let me know how you guys are doing on Spookathon. I'm going to probably do another update tomorrow or Friday about Spookathon. So anyway, I love you guys and I'll talk to you later. Bye.